once you cut it, it's not coming back. Hey love, welcome to my channel. My name is Kia, and in this video I will be taking my twist down to reveal this amazing twist out. Today I'll be using CÉCRED's Nourishing Hair Oil. Really excited about it. My hair is shiny and it's nourished, and we have a lot of things to chat about. So hopefully you're interested because you clicked on the video. But let's get into it. Grab a little drink. I have my Recess in grapefruit tangerine. It's magnesium and adaptogen infused sparkling water. This is not a THC CBD drink. It's a relaxing, cool, calm, collected drink with magnesium and some other little things in there that are completely legal. Okay, so stay tuned and let's just jump into the video. Y'all, I got some things to talk about. Has it all. Sea, buckthorn, moringa, even watermelon seed oil. And I am really excited to use CÉCRED's Nourishing Oil to take down these twists. I've had these twists in for a few days, but I have a situation that I'm about to be on camera for, so I need to take these twists down. Let's get into this oil. Let me show you guys because I love the top of this oil. This is the full size. They also have a mini, and the smell is like something I've never smelled before. Like, and if you're new to my channel or whatever, I am really big on fragrances. I do not like to stink. I do not like to smell like artificial. Like, I don't want to give chemical girl any of those things. So there is a natural smell, but it is the signature CÉCRED fragrance that this oil has. Now, somebody did ask me about my hair in the back. Why did I cut it? What's going on with it? Like, stuff like that. This is a commercial break sponsored by myself. Shop Wash Day Journal. If you do not have your Wash Day Journal, you can get yours at washdayjournal.com. My Wash Day Journal was designed by me. I was literally keeping track of the products that I was using, and I had a growth plateau, and I was like, wait a minute, what is going on? By tracking my products in my Wash Day Journal, I was able to break my plateau. Thank you, Jesus. And I was also able to track my routine, see what was working for me, what was not. And the thing that I really love about this journal is that depending on what event I'm going to, I can go ahead and be like, all right, girl. All right, my results were amazing on this day. This is what you use. So let's go ahead and replicate that. Shop Wash Day Journal at washdayjournal.com. If you even just want to support this channel, this is a great way to do it. This is also a great gift for somebody that is new on their natural hair journey. All right, let's get back into the video. I've always wanted an undercut since years ago. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this undercut. And I did it, and I was like, okay, this is different. This is a different type of vibe. And then I don't want to say I hated it, but I thought that it was going to help during my hair become shorter, easier, since there's not that much hair in the back. But it did the opposite. First few months, I didn't know what to do. I was just like, okay, this will be fun. And to be honest, I've been seeking that change in my hair, but I did not want to commit to chopping all my hair off. I feel like y'all would have had a heart attack. I would have had a heart attack. You know, my family would have been like, girl, you okay? So I'm glad that I started with the back and realized, okay, yeah, I don't want to go short. So that's a lesson in itself. If you're ever considering just doing a big chop, or your second or third or whatever big chop, or your first one, and you don't know, just go ahead and cut the back and just chill for a little bit. Just chill and see the vibe, see how you feeling. Some people just go ahead and cut all their hair, but I was never that person. Even in my natural hair journey, I transitioned my hair. So I never did a big chop. I never just shaved my hair. That wasn't something that I was interested in doing. Not only because I have a funny shaped head, but I love hair. Like, I do. Once you cut it, it's not coming back. Like, it's not coming back. So if you're new to your journey, this is a good time to go ahead and subscribe, because I will be growing my back out with you. Now, in this video, I want to talk about the spring and summertime. Like, what's the vibes? What am I doing? Like, a lot of things have changed in my life in a very short period. I'm not gonna let y'all into all my business, but just know there's some tea. There's some tea there. Y'all still can tell that I'm in the same place that I've always been. So it's nothing going on in my love life that's crazy. But literally everything else outside of my love life has gone crazy. Literally everything else. Okay. So you can fill in the gaps or whatever there, but whew, and not to get spiritual, but let's go ahead and take it there. We are in a number 9 year. My dad was big into numerology. He passed that down to me. I've always been aligned to energy, right? And the number 9 signifies endings, and with endings come new beginnings. And there were a lot of endings for me, a lot. And a part of me was like, all right, well, it's time to shut down the social media as well. Let's just end it all. But I just continue to feel drawn to showing up on camera, to continue to connect with you guys. But focusing on summer and spring. And it's taken me a long time to get these out, because I did grapevine the bottom of my twists. And you have to be very gentle taking them out. Very gentle. So they did go ahead and like curl. That is a serious curl, okay? But yeah, you have to be gentle taking them out. Typically, I'll use my bonding oil, but I just wanted to switch things up a little bit. And plus, I've been on a weekly schedule with my natural hair care. So I just, it's more flexibility when your hair is more moisturized. Spring and summer. Okay, so hair care. I want to stick to weekly wash days. And I'm saying this to you on camera, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, because my lips are big, y'all, and sometimes the lipstick gets all over my teeth. So if it does that, you tell me, okay? Don't just leave a sister hanging. You tell me. Weekly wash days. So I want to do weekly wash days. I want to be more vocal about the products I like and not use the products I don't like. And okay, listen. I've always been like that in a sense, but I will accept products from people. And sometimes I'll accept products knowing that I'm not going to like these products. I'm not. So I am looking forward to sticking to more, can't say holistic. Natural doesn't really mean much nowadays, but products where I can understand and read the ingredients. Let's just say that. Less chemical girl. Now, there's, again, nothing wrong with a great formula. There's nothing wrong with it. But I have noticed that my hair thrives more when I am doing the herbs, okay? Like the herbs and the oils and all of those things. Like, for example, this oil, yes, CÉCRED is formulated. Everything should be formulated. There's a lot of castor oil in here, the moringa, and I can never say this word. Editing Kia put it on here. But this is the lifestyle that I want to live. I just want to live this lifestyle. I have a book that wasn't my book, but I ended up reading the majority of it, and it talks about the seasons and how you can adjust your lifestyle to thrive during those seasons. So for example, I'm in spring when I'm filming this. So it talks about like what type of herbs are great during the spring, what type of meals, what type of yoga poses, things like that. So I'm really interested and into that. We have Google, Ayurvedic. Lord, I have a master's and still struggle. Okay, let's talk about length goals. Length goals for spring and summer. I am overwhelmed by my hair. As you can tell, I tried to cut my hair. I tried to give myself a mini big chop. It's just been a lot of hair to manage as far as thickness. And I know that this is what a lot of people want. That's probably why half of people watch me, because I have a lot of hair. Be careful what you ask for, y'all, because it's a lot to maintenance, especially weekly. The detangling, the routine, all of those things. And I am aiming for the simple life. I want to live the simple life. And luckily, this size of twists, it has been a great medium between mini twists, which who has the time, okay? Whenever I go to my stylist, I'm like, girl, you know, I'm paying her, but I'm like, girl. Or those large chunky twists. And large chunky twists, like, they're cool too, but I think that this size is perfect for me because it still allows me to separate them if I want to, and it still gives me the definition that I want. As far as moisture, I've been hearing, and this is going to be a question that will always be on the docket. My hair is dry. What do I do? My hair is dry. Oh my gosh. And I kind of got in trouble a little bit because I didn't articulate what I was trying to say clearly. But I do think that people gloss over clarifying your hair, shampooing your hair, conditioning your hair. Like, that seems to be something that's not as glamorous. In my opinion, in our community, we focus a lot on hairstyles because our hair is very versatile. We can do a lot of different things with our hair. For the practical person who just wants to manage their hair, they want to feel confident going out, they probably have one or two hairstyles that they like to do, and then they just want to make sure their hair is moisturized and it's not breaking and it's still healthy. Please correct me, I may be wrong, but I think that a lot of people, yes, people want to try out different styles, but I do think that that's why the wash and go community became so popular, because people found a style that was easy to manage, and they had a signature look. In my opinion, when I go online, I just see everybody putting their hair all kind of different hairstyles. And it's like, oh my gosh, even brands, they're like, can you do a hairstyle? Do a hairstyle, you know? And I don't know, I'm just so beyond that. I am. And I used to get in my head a lot about, oh, I don't style my hair, but that has never been my goal. Going back to you, knowing what your goal is for the spring, summer, or the entire year, like, are you focused on growth, or do you want to explore different hairstyles? Do you want to go to that festival and wear something cute or new, or do you want to focus on a signature style? For me, my goal is always to have moisturized hair and to retain my length. Like, those are my two goals, and not to be stressed out over my hair. Like, it's very simple. It's very simple, and I know that narrative is not popular. I've never been the person that I felt that fit in. Like, I've always had a lot of different friend groups. I've always kind of did my own thing, like, from all ages, always did my own thing, like, you know. And some people, they would rock with it, they would follow it, and they would be like, yeah, like, okay, let me try that kind of thing. But if everybody's doing it, more than likely I'm not doing it. One thing I am doing that I've noticed a lot of people have been doing is grapevining the ends. And like, this has been something that the queens before us have done for years, right? But I do notice that having a solution for my ends is important, right? It's important. And I could just let my hair drag on to whatever I'm wearing. Like, I don't really care that much. But I like the look of the grapevine ends. It gives you like a little bob-ish look. And it does protect your ends as long as you don't do it like as tight. Like, you don't want to knot your ends, right? So you see how long it's taken me to go ahead and take this out. And that's fine. Just make sure you use like some kind of product. That's why I have this oil. And yeah, the curl's there, you know? But I like to keep my hair twisted a lot because I like putting my hair up. And you can do that with your hair not twisted, but the frizz be getting to me. The frizz gets to me. All right, so if that happens, just go ahead and just pull down a little gently and it'll come loose. Spring and summer, another thing that I want to do is go through my stash. Go through my stash, y'all. I have literally been on this journey of getting to one shelf for years at this point. Like, I want to be a minimalist so bad. So bad, especially now where I feel like everywhere you turn, somebody is telling you to buy something. And that is so annoying to me. It is. I never thought that when I signed up to make videos that it would be tempting to just sell. You know, like, I didn't sign up for this to sell things. Like, I just did not. And now I feel like there's a lot of content that's focused on selling. And when you hear how much people are making, like, it makes sense, but that's not me in my core. So moving forward, I really want to do things that fill my cup. And I know that sounds so crazy to say, but it's really easy to get caught up in what you think content creation is. And I just don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I really don't. And I had maybe 2 days where I was like, oh, I can try to be full-time. But in order to sustain myself, there has to be value. There has to be selling. There has to be like things that I don't want to do. And I sat down and I thought about it and I was like, I don't have to do it. Like, I don't have to do it. I don't have to come on here and tell y'all to purchase all these products. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. So moving forward, yeah, that may kill X, Y, and Z, but like, there's certain stores that I don't support. So I'm not going to come on here and tell y'all to shop at this store when I don't shop at that store. I don't know. Like, it feels simple to me, but in order to secure money to sustain yourself in a content creator landscape, there's moments where you may have to compromise, and I don't feel comfortable compromising my values. I care about your natural hair journey. I care about how you feel when you look at my videos. Like, I care, and that may be the empath and sensitive person in me, but at least hopefully you have 1 or 2 creators that are like that. Now, if I try something and I really like it, I'm going to tell y'all, hey, y'all, I tried this and I really like it. And that's something I'm looking forward to doing in the spring, summer months, is authentically continuing to show up and be like, hey, like, this is what worked for my hair. This is what I like. But what I'm not going to do is try every drop. Me working with CÉCRED makes sense. I use CÉCRED. Me working with Pattern makes sense. I use Pattern. Me working with Cantu does not make sense. I don't use Cantu. Like, me working with Sotanicals makes sense. And another thing that I care about is our health as a collective, especially as Black women. I care about certain ingredients to the standpoint of what I can understand as a consumer, right? Using those products that don't have the parabens, you know, they don't have like certain harmful ingredients in them. But am I a chemist? I'm not. Bringing and using possibly smaller brands. There's a brand that I have my eye on that I really want to work with. Now, what did I do, girl? What did you do with this twist? I mean, you know, Twist 101 is Twist 101. Do not separate the parts while you twisting. So either it just separated on its own or what. But anywho, yes. So that's something I'm looking forward to, and I want to opt out of certain communities. I want to opt out of certain communities and show up with ease and flow. Like, I want to find flow in my natural hair journey. I want to decrease how much I'm influenced. I want to decrease how much junk people send me. And I want to focus on other things than hair. How about that? Isn't that crazy? Aren't we all here because we're talking about hair? But I think that we can streamline our hair routines and enjoy life. Like, not taking hair too seriously. I don't want a hot girl summer this year. I want a slow, intentional, rewarding, soft summer. That's what I want for me. A summer of ease. A summer of not a lot of bugs. But no, like, that's the thing. As far as my hair, I want my hair to be moisturized, but when the temperatures rise, you have to be mindful of sun exposure on your hair. So either putting like a cute little scarf or like something, a hat or something, because the sun will burn your hair. Did y'all know that? Like, the sun will damage your hair for real. So that's another thing that, you know, I'm being mindful for these warmer months coming up. Let's talk about a little bit of the products that I'll be using. I did mention that I used a grease. Now, the grease that I used was from Sotanicals, which I hope y'all didn't think I was using a Blue Magic. I'll have to make a separate video for that, but I actually used grease for these twists. Yeah, grease, y'all. Grease in a brush. I love how my results came out with that grease. Also sponsored by Recess Mood. I received a sampler pack of their Recess Moods, and one thing that I really love about these drinks, not only are they completely legal with everything, but it has things like L-theanine and lemon balm to help you maintain your balance. I know for me, there's moments in my day where I can get a little anxious. I go ahead, open a Recess Mood, and it literally feels like you took a recess. Like, you're more chill, more calm, collected. It doesn't make you feel like you're under the influence or anything like that. It just feels like like, that's literally how it feels. Plus, they taste great. So you can go ahead, use my code, check out Recess, and try a sampler pack. My favorite one is Strawberry Rosé. These are really good, especially like if you're not drinking. I know for me, I'm not drinking, so I like to bring my own drinks, and they also just came out with a mocktail line. So it's nice to keep this in your house for people who come over and they're either lightweight or they don't drink at all. You still have something really nice for them, and they feel great after drinking it. The last thing before we get back to the video is CÉCRED oil. So shop CÉCRED. I have all my links. I'll put my QR code somewhere on the screen, and you can go ahead and see what products I'm loving this season. And yeah, I love this hair oil. I highly recommend it. And this is the full size, but you can also purchase the mini size to save some coins. Let's jump back into the video. Subscribe, like, all those things. So Soultanicals has been doing me well as far as hair care. I've been using Soultanicals. I've been using Pattern, CÉCRED, RX, and RX has my favorite leave-in, y'all. It does. And then As I Am, which is a shocker for me, but I really like their rosemary line. And I have the new wax stick, but I haven't picked it up from my P.O. box yet. But my homegirls said that it was good. So we gonna see, because I don't typically slick my edges, and I think that that may be a reason why I still have my edges. But this wax stick, we're gonna see, because I will say, y'all know I love Briogeo, but that wax stick that they came out for, it was not for us. The one in the, it's like a pink bottle. And then who else has a wax stick that I've tried? I've tried one other one, but I'm excited to try this one from As I Am. Okay. And another thing is, at first I was going back and forth. I was like, y'all, I am going to try wash and go this summer, because since I've been washing my hair more often, like my hair wants to curl, like it wants to stay that way. But I really like the routine that I've been doing. I do. Like, it's easy. I don't have to worry about the curls. Like, yeah, I really love my routine. And it took me so long to get back here. It took me so long, because I enjoy trying a lot of different products. I do. I don't know if you're like that, but I know some people are like, I stick to what I know. But if I see something new and flashy, I'm like, oh, let me try. I need to get out of that. I really need to get out of that. I think with spending less time on social media moving forward, that will be helpful, because I won't really be seeing what everybody else is doing. It'll just be whatever I'm doing. Yeah, so while we're talking about it, let's get into it. The feature of this channel. By the time I post this, edit it and post it, more than likely I will be monetized. Yay. And I'll be very transparent about the fact that I've worked with the majority of brands that I wanted to work with. Like, I have been very fortunate to be able to work with every brand I wanted to work with, except for CÉCRED. CÉCRED is the only brand, mainly because they're new too, and plus there's so many creators out here, amazing creators, but I have not had the opportunity to work with CÉCRED. I would love to, but haven't. I did receive the PR box, but yeah. This channel is not going to be your standard product reviews. Yes, I'm going to do some product reviews here and there, but I am going to shift the majority of my content to more motivational, inspirational, and self-love content. And I still want to show up. Like, I still want to show up, but things are going to look a little differently. I am not in the space to keep up. Like, I'm not trying to keep up with the algorithm. And I was just exposed to a lot of things that I would consider the dark side of social media and Instagram. And, you know, nobody did anything to me, but I woke up one day and was just like, I am sitting here adding to the oligarchy, in a sense. Like, I am, like, if you really sit back and think about it, we're clocking in, unless you have your brand deals and you're making money, you're clocking in for free. Yes, you can do this. People have their own reasons of wanting to do content, but for a significant portion, I wanted to share my love for natural hair, but on the flip side, I also wanted to make sure, like, I wanted to prove to myself that I could make this a business, right? And I did that. And while I'm grateful, now is time for the next chapter in my life. It is. So I'll be picking up and filming as I please, but like every Friday I need to get a video out. Like I need to stay in the algorithm. Like that just doesn't align with me anymore. And a part of that, like I was feeling like this was a farewell video, but it's not. It's not, because this is something I enjoy doing, so I'm always going to do it until I'm in a nursing home, pretty much, unless something gets crazy. But yeah, I hope that I continue to make you feel inspired, or at least bring you a smile and show a face to someone with thick natural hair. I mean, like really thick natural hair. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, please. And thank you to the people who leave comments and like my videos. It does not go unnoticed at all. Please, if you got anything out of this, consider liking, consider subscribing. This is the final look. This is what my hair looks like. I love it. As far as the back, I'm just going to leave these in, because I normally put my hair up and then have like the little back part. I was also thinking about dyeing that part, but we'll see. You guys stay tuned for that. But, you know, as always, if you want to hang around, help the girl out, help her get her watch hours, help her get a little bit of coin, you can go ahead and check out this video that I picked right here. And then I will have YouTube pick the best video for you. All right, until the next time. Stay hydrated, y'all. Check out Recess as well. Like, I'll go ahead and put the code somewhere and put the info down below. Like, just chill out. Chill out. But I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls. And we ain't playing tag. Barbie ain't nothing to play about. He wanna play in the playhouse. They gon' say now. I'm watching these bitches. I'm rubbing a stain out. Like I'm ready to bend. All the fake Barbies just wanna pretend.